Hello trips and welcome back to Hanning's Rest. Now this week I'm just going to talk nonsense and show you different bits of the layout and stuff because at the moment kind of production on this layout has stalled. Life just kind of gets in the way sometimes, you know. So I'll give you a wee quick tour round about. So this is the old abandoned church that my wife built. There's an owl on it and stuff. My wife weathered it all and put all the vegetation on it. I added all the other scenic details, including the wee ghost and the vampire and the guy doing the photo shoot with the young ladies. I'm still going to put some trees outside this at some point. Not many, but some. You go down the hill here and I've got some unclothed people playing games and sunbathing and nonsense. And there's my little wooded area with my Timu trees and some of my wife's homemade trees. Come down to the bridge. Now the bridge got damaged here, so I'm going to just have to paint that in. I can't find the bit that came off it. I did have it, but I've lost it since. That's the rocks that I did last week. They are pretty well stuck on now. Just get them to finish up. And once I get some more made, and then I'll have the river bed to put in here with epoxy resin. I've got some more bushes and stuff to go along the grassy bits there. There'll be rocks on both sides, as you know. We've got up here on this little hill, which is just covered in trees and stuff. The other side, there's a little fogman in the fogman's hut. The signal's my homemade bridge, which I think turned out quite well. The bit in the middle here's a Wills kit. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a Wills kit. Oh, it looks like one of my trees has fell over if you hang on a wee second. Well, that was that tree there. How it got over there, I've got absolutely no idea at all. Right, there's a farmer over there with some sheep and stuff. My little engine shed, which is an old Hornby kit. It's now made by Daypol, and it's the old tooling and all that. But it still turned out alright. And inside that is my wee Andrew Bartley, which I absolutely love. Fantastic little locomotive. I've got some more scenery to do along here, along this edge. Especially along the back edge there. I think it needs some more bushes and trees and maybe something. I need to put something on the grass at this side of the road, just along here. I need to do something like that. There's my little coal stays, my coal merchant and stuff. Now as you come in here into the station, you'll see there's my little planters that I got for Shed Ring Hobbies. There's some more people and planters and some guy proposing to his girlfriend and people going on holiday and all that kind of nonsense. There's a wee alien up here that my wife's put on the layout. There's also a thing just behind this sign. My wife's put thing for the Wednesday. Well, as I say, I've still got quite a lot more scenery to do. This is one of my favourite bits, is this little house here that my wife built. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. There's a little chicken coop in the back, or a wee shed or something in the background there, or a greenhouse at the front. The guy outside in his grass, some flowers, etc. Round into the deer. I've still got some more scenery and stuff to do, you know. I've got loads more trees to add into this bit. Maybe some more wild animals and stuff, you know. One of my buses. This big truck, I love this. My wife found that at a toy fair. And we got it for, I think it was like £5 or something. It's huge and it weighs a ton. A little garage. And down here, we've got a cat and it's called Teaspoon, and I've painted this one up to look like Teaspoon. So Teaspoon's on my way out. Young lady getting into a car there. There's my allotment scene, which I'm quite pleased with. Some shoppers. The War Memorial's got a cone on his head. That's a nod to Duke of Wellington in Glasgow. If anybody knows Glasgow at all, you know that the Duke of Wellington statue's had a cone on its head for years. It's actually been on that long that they now sell postcards of it, you know. Right, now this bit, this is a bit I was going to do a point wiring video, but I've run out of solder. So that'll need to wait till I get solder. Right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to join these two tracks together, and I'm going to do it round about the middle, so it'll be round about here. And I need to wait till I get another one of these points. I've got hundreds of the other ones, but I wanted two of them. So when I do that, I'll post a video of that. These are Electra Frog points. I prefer Electra Frog points. I think you get a better running with them. Alright, and we'll pop you to the farm. The wee derelict building I've just bumped there just now, which I don't know if I'll use it there or not, I don't know. The farmer, my wee farmer, Mrs. Brown, hanging out and washing. There's another owl on top of that farmhouse roof. That's a Daypol kit as well, if I remember rightly. That one there is a Skill Model Scenery kit. That's a brilliant wee kit. Great fun to build. I've got loads of accessory farmyard junk and stuff kicking about there. My traction engine, my pigs and all that. I've got some cows here, but I need some more. I need to get more cows. This is my wee road down. The farmer's still not been painted. He's feeling a bit grey, Mr. Brown. We'll get him sorted out at some point. But that's everything on my layout as it is at the minute. I'm also wanting to put more detail into this garage here, which is I think there's a back in there. I think it's Scaledale, is it? I can't remember. It's Scaledale, whoever makes Scaledale, it's one of theirs. The little mini there, but it's slightly oversized, but it's in there, so another one that I got is actually in the showroom there. But I want to put more detail into these garages and stuff, you know, because if you look through there, all there is a car sitting, there's nobody working on them or anything like that, there's no gear inside. So I'd like to get that done at some point. Guys, so for this month, what I'm hoping to do is get these rocks finished. Both sides, that would be a big achievement for this month. Get that done, get some more scenery done in here. I've got bags of scenery and that my sister got me that I'm going to use in there because I think it looks really good. I'll show you that in another video. What else would I like to get done? I'd like to at least put the points into the track here. I don't know if I'll get the motors and that put on them or whatever. So the motors are kicking about. There's motors there, there's motors there. There's motors everywhere. This is chock full of point motors, there's one there. They're all over the place. I don't have enough now because I'm going to add in these 2 extra points, but yeah, we'll get them. They're not that dear. I think these ones, they're about £6 or £7. And they're actually quite good. That's what's underneath this baseboard here. And I mounted them on some cardboard because I found that if you screw them tight onto the baseboard they don't work. I do still, however, have problems with this one over here. Oopsie. See, it doesn't move until once you've moved it by hand. That moves no problem. So I don't know what the problem with that one is, but I will get into having a look at that one of these days. Right, so what's running in the track today, guys? Well, locomotion number 1, not a Hornby job. I bought this ages ago because I always wanted a locomotion number 1. I never thought anybody would make one. So I got it, well, I actually pre-ordered it. And it's a really good little model, right? It's, as I said in my video about it, the only problem I've got with it is the coupling. The couplings are terrible. But the model itself is a fantastic wee runner. You know, some people have had problems with them. They say they don't go slow and they're jerky and they're really light. Well, I think it's a piece of model engineering. I think it's actually quite a marvel. Right. And on the other line, there's a good old Hornby L1. I do really like this model. I think it's superb. I think it was a little overpriced when I bought it, but hey, it was 20 quid here or there, you know. As I say, it runs really well, it's really smooth, it's really quiet. The squeaking you can hear is actually off the vacuum brake van. And the Daypol wagons are superb as well, really cheap. So you can get 5 of them, 6 of them for 60, 70 quid. Well, I'll get you a couple of Hornby or a couple of Bachmann wagons, maybe even a couple of Rapido wagons. So, as I've said before, I'm no fussed about the detailing on that, or these, you know, the underframe detail and that, because you don't need it. I do have some Rapido wagons, these 3 are Rapido wagons. And the detailing on them is superb. I mean, the quality of the model, you can't beat it, you know. But at 30 quid a pop, it's a bit pricey to pay a lot, you know, for a lot of underframe detail. And remember, troops, like, share, subscribe, all that kind of rubbish. I'll leave you with some running shots of these 2 going round. Alright, until next time. Cheers and troops. Bye.